when you get a BattlBox, you know there's going to be some cool gear in here. BattlBox is my favorite subscription service. I mean, there's a lot of different ones out there, but to me, BattlBox is the best. You always get about twice the value of what you pay for, and the gear is always good quality gear. I've done a number of reviews on the BattlBox. This is Mission 43 for September 2018. It is the EDC 3.0. This is going to be good. Now, some BattlBoxes are large and some are small, and this is going to be a small one, but I think what you're going to find inside is going to be pretty cool. Open it up. This is the EDC 3.0. It's Mission 43, and this is September 2018. It has a lot of the details, of course, on the back. I love how they put that stuff together. And then we have the different prices. Now, we're going to go through each one, whether it's the basic, starts out at $24.99, the advanced, $49.99, the Pro, $99.99, and then the Pro Plus at $149.99. And then they have the retail value, which I find is not the highest prices they can find typically. These are usually prices that are fairly in line with what you would buy. So we're going to pull everything out, starting with the basic and go all the way to the Pro Plus. Now these are all the items in the basic box, and we're going to start out with the Speedy Sharp. This is Speedy Sharp Original, and there's a couple of things that this has that's pretty cool. Benchmade barrage can use a little cleaning up, so we're going to take the Speedy Sharp. The tougher end is right here, the more coarse end, and so what you want to do is take it at an angle. You just run it about 5 times. This is going to clean it up, and then you take the other end, and this is the honer. Just kind of keeps that blade just at its finest. This is the Lighter Bro Classic Black. Now the Lighter Bro is actually a case for a Zippo lighter, so you can just kind of put it into the case. It's like a steel case. It has some tension to it to hold this into place. So you've got a protection of your lighter. Of course, the first use of the Lighter Bro, get that fire started. Guys, again, fire can be for light. You can cook your food. You can boil water. Gives you morale. You can defend off predators. So many reasons. Keep you warm. Just so many things about fire that are just important in survival, and having that available at EDC is important, because you never know when you're going to have your personal SHTF. Man, a fire is really important when it's 90 degrees outside. I love it. Okay, then we have tools. Tools are very useful. Have some scissors, which is great for EDC. Of course, there are times where you always need a pair of scissors, and these really work great, whether it's as you're getting older, your facial hair, trimming it up, or if you never know when you might need to cut up some, index cards. But these are great little scissors, actually. Now I'm making some confetti for the party. Just don't tell your wife you have these. On this side, we have a small blade. Pretty much of a straight razor type, but there's a lot of things you can cut, boxes, things like that. Well, while we're at it, we've got our knife. Not bad for a small little thin knife. Comes razor sharp. Of course, EDC is typically, more of your urban, more something you just have on hand. Definitely always carry a full blade knife, but this is a great backup, plus it saves your blade. And then we have a small little pin, but this is also a Phillips head screwdriver, very small. Now this little Phillips head screwdriver is perfect for my eyeglasses. I can just tighten that screw down, and these are definitely difficult to find the right size, and that's perfect. But also you have a place to be able to put your lanyard right here, or any kind of keys, and then we have a bottle opener at the bottom. The bottom does this. Pop it right off. Little bottle opener on the bottom. But if you have a big cigar, that might work too. Next we have the Exo Tac free key slim system. One of the things about keys is trying to get them into those key rings. One thing that's really beautiful is the way this thing is set. You can see the way these curves come around. You press it and it opens it up. So you're able to slip your keys over without having to fight the tension all the way around. I think this is really a great idea. Here are some smaller rings right here on the side, and there are 3 of those. This is for smaller keys. Now this is not the same. You have to open it up, but it's a little bit easier than those rounded key rings. Those things can be such a pain. And guys, these standard key rings, you got to get your thumbnail under it, be able to bring that key out. And then it's even worse getting it back on. And these are just standard. Everybody's had experience with these. Here with the free key system, just push. Look at that, it just opens right up. Even this large key goes right on without any trouble. You deal with keys every day, why not do it right? Oh yeah, I'm not going to forget my i1R EOS. This thing is a godsend, man. From Olight, awesome light. Puts out some bright light for a little keychain light. Next from Exo Tac we have the BMQR 380, and this is a magnet that is really strong that can be used for a key ring. So if you've ever been in your car and you need to go back into your house but you don't want to turn your car off, this is a great way to do it, or somebody needs to borrow your keys, a valet, different things like that. But it's a really strong magnet. There are some ridges here that actually help to keep that in place, and then you can use this for your keys. And then the MBQR magnet, that's another one. Put it on there. We're going to put that sucker on my key bar, which my key bar is my deal. You guys, if you've watched it, you know that key bar is excellent. And this is the copper. I love it. It's heavy, and I love that. And there you go. And then if I need my keys, undo it, pop them back on, I'm ready to go. And then from BattlTac, we have the DUT Blade Daily Utility Tool. Guys, I have to say, this is probably my favorite item in the basic. And it has a little X-Acto blade that comes out. And you can kind of set that wherever you want to, but you can open up boxes, letters, cut tape. I mean, there's so many things you can do with this to keep from dulling your standard EDC blade. And I like that. There's so many times where I keep a razor around, but this makes it really nice. It's small. These are using standard X-Acto blades, and you can replace these without any trouble. So it's got a kind of a really ease of use. And then we have this kind of grenade body to it. It is aluminum. This is a nice piece. Has a small place here also for a lanyard, or you can put this on your key ring. But man, I really like this. Got a box here. I've got tape. Man, that thing just cuts it clean. Wow. And that way again, I save my blade. When I'm finished, retract it. The blade is an X-Acto blade. These can be replaced very easily. There are 4 screws. Just pop it open, replace it, and you're ready to go. Next we have the advanced box. Now that includes everything that we've shown plus these 2 items, which we have the Olight S1 baton and the Exo Tac EDC roll. Now obviously I am a huge fan of Olight. Many of you know it. I've done a ton of reviews. This is the S1 baton. It does come with a battery, so we're going to go ahead and place it into the light itself. It does go with the positive end out. You do get a lanyard as well. And so you just click, and it has a number of different mode features. We have moonlight setting, which is just press and hold, low, medium, and then high. The high is 500 lumens for this tiny size. And the beam distance is 110 meters. So I mean, guys, this is just phenomenal. Plus, if you just double click or triple click, you get strobe. And so there's a lot of cool features about this small light. Blue anodized here and around the push pad, and then also a nice clip. These are just great lights, and the bottom is magnetic. With the Olight, we're going to go ahead and get our moonlight setting. It's very low. In fact, you can't really see much. It's made really for up close and personal. I use this a lot of times in the mornings when I get up. Don't want to disturb my wife. And then pop it up to the low setting, medium setting, and then we have the bright setting, which is bright. And of course the camera adjusts, And then we got strobe. I've done a full review on the S1, and I'll have it linked right here. You can just go look at it. A lot of footage outside, things like that. But this is a very capable light. I've carried these EDC for the past 5 years. These are not cheaply made lights. They're very reasonably priced, but they're just excellent lights. Got to remove my IT3 EOS from Olight. We're going to stick the S1, which this has been an EDC for me for a long time. Deep pocket clip, holds it very nice. And it's magnetic. Magnetic tail cap. Right here, any kind of metal surface you can put this on. Gives you hands free, then you're ready to go. One thing you also get with Olight is a discount on the PL Mini, which this has been hugely popular. It's a weapons light, 400 lumens, and using this coupon code you get $12 off. And that's a great deal. I love these lights. They are excellent. Now we have the EDC roll by Exo Tac. I did a whole complete review on a survival kit in one of those tool rolls. And this is very similar. One thing I did want to mention is this is a BattlBox exclusive from Exo Tac. I really like this. Okay, so open it up. It's going to be good and secure. You roll everything out, and guys, I've just got everything in the BattlBox placed in here. And there's plenty more room, obviously, back here, and you have sleeves in the back. So, in fact, we can probably do some of this. And that would give this a little more space. These are elastic keepers, and they actually go all the way to the end. But the one great thing about this front mesh pocket is you can see through it. I'll tell you guys, I really like this. I think this is definitely something that I will be using. And then, of course, roll it up. You can secure it with each end. That makes it a little easier, especially with this strap, to get it good and tight. And again, this strap is leather. It's nice. I'll tell you, I do a lot with Exo Tac. I love their fire starters, and this is definitely on par with those guys. I mean, just a great little kit. Now guys, for the Pro Box, you get all the items that we've shown, plus you get the Real Steel G5 Metamorph. This is a folding knife, really nicely packaged, and this is a beautiful knife. In fact, this is a BattlBox exclusive. This is the only way you can get this color. But the aluminum scales are gorgeous, and this green anodizing, nice pocket clip. Then it has the front flipper. So it's not like a standard rear flipper here. Bring it out. Now with the front flipper, it's a little different to be able to manipulate it, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. It's just getting that little catch, just like that. The blade steel is 14C 28N, and it's 3.54 inches in length. Have your liner lock. Doesn't take too long to get used to it, but once you do, you start really liking it. The way it's just very smooth feeling. It'll take me a while to get used to this sucker. There we go. So, you know, it's just a different way, but definitely one-handed, but two-handed, it makes it super easy. But just a beautiful, real steel, and this is the G5 Metamorph. And the weight on this thing is 2.65 ounces. I mean, it is light. G5 Metamorph. It's down in there very nicely. Pretty low ride. Still gonna have to get used to that blade. But once you get started, it's not too bad. I love that blade shape. It's definitely a pig sticker. And then for the Pro Plus or the Knife of the Month Club, we get 2 items. And this is in addition to all the other items that we've already shown. Now there are a lot of different multi-tools that are out there that are just singular like this, and I love it because it's so thin. And these are stainless steel. They have a black, kind of a stonewash finish to it. We have a large screwdriver here at the end. We have a bottle opener, and then we have places for multiple wrenches right here. So you can kind of stair step those up. You have up to a 1/2 inch wrench. Just makes it really easy to be able to tighten this down. Gets pretty good leverage on it too. And then of course, as the sizes go, you can just run up to a smaller size. This can also be used as a pry bar as well as a screwdriver. And then of course you can slip this in your pocket right here, and it just makes it really flat and easy to use. And then with that little hook, slides right in. Really nice, unobtrusive. Pull it right out. Ready to get to work. It's just under 4 inches in length and it weighs 1.1 ounces. We have our bottle opener. And this one is a twist top, but that's probably why it's causing problems. But there you go. Next we have the crossbones, which is a beautiful little folding knife. It is a flipper and has a nice fillet type blade. I mean, this is going to be great for, cutting meats, cutting anything. Of course, opening boxes, all the different things you use for utility. You have these aluminum scales that are just gorgeous. Has kind of a matte finish to it. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's got a little bit of a tackiness, and then the aluminum's brushed. It gives it a really beautiful two-tone effect. Really high pocket clip, and love that little flipper around the back. Just brings it out nice. Liner lock. Just a gorgeous knife. This was actually designed by Jeff Park, who worked for Ken Onion, and of course a lot of the inspiration comes from the Ken Onion line. The blade is about 3.5 inches, and the overall length is about 8 inches, and then a weight of 2.4 ounces, so it's a very lightweight knife. But it's beautiful. Crossbones has a short little clip, pretty tight, but man, that thing fits low. Out. Osage steel, which I didn't mention. That's a beautiful little blade. So again, guys, these are all the items you get with the Pro Plus Knife of the Month Club. And again, you get the Cross and Bones knife, you get the multi-tool. Then you also, for the Pro, you get the real steel knife. Then for the Advanced, you get the Olight S1 baton, which is excellent. And then also the EDC roll. And then for the basic, again, we get the Lighter Bro, we get the BattleTac DUT, we get the Speedy Sharp, Exo Tac, Free Key System, Exo Tac, BMQR 380 Magnet. So guys, if you've ever been interested in trying out a subscription service, you will not be disappointed with BattlBox. These again are my favorites, and I will have a link down below in the description. It is an affiliate link. It does help support the Sootch channel. And I want to thank the guys at BattlBox for sending this. These are always a lot of fun. So guys, if you're really serious about prepping and survival, check out Survival Dispatch Insider. It is one of the best resources on the web, and I upload one video a week that's exclusive to Survival Dispatch Insider that you're not going to see here on Sensible Prepper. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Some bottlebacks. Now the Lighter Bro is actually a case that you fit. Okay. Now the Lighter Bro, we have a blade, and this can be used for cutting. Obviously, of course, it'd be nice if this one actually had some flame with it. I got some crap in it. But then we have tools, and these tools are actually pretty useful. Okay. Then we have tools. Of course, the first use of the Lighter Buddy, and it's metallic. Okay, metallic. This is metallic. But you bring it around. Well, they're EDC 3.0.